Alrighty, so here's the plan. I knew I'd catch hell if I just gave up. Alright, the saw kind of broke on me, but my hands didn't, and neither did my my other tools. So, and the saw didn't even break, just the nut fell off. So, yeah. But we're gonna buck up and we're gonna keep going because I want to do some lunch, and I need fire to do so. So what I have here, I'll zoom in, is I have some pine needles that I grabbed off the tree at work yesterday. So I don't know if they feel totally dry and they are totally dead. I've never used pine needles before, but I have birch bark and I have fat wood as a backup. And I went over and I just grabbed a whole bunch of smalls and sticks. I should process them more, but we're gonna see if the pine will light first, and then we'll go from there. I just want to get the fire going and get some lunch on, and if it's just too wet and it won't take, well, we'll get it on camera for you. Maybe someone can say, well, you did this wrong and this wrong. Idiot! Just kidding. Alright, so I'm gonna go get my fire kit, and then we'll actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Come here. I'm going to use the new 6-inch ferro rod. It's kind of stuck in the sheath, but it's probably because it's new and I really haven't pulled it out much. I'll show you a real tragedy though. I just oiled the sucker and there's rust spots. In fact, it's oiled and it has rust spots. See that? Non-coated blade in Washington State, and it's spotted. And I only had it out. It's oil. I oiled it when I got home and dried it, and it's still rusting on me. You can see the glint of oil. I used mineral oil. Damn. Thinking maybe the criteria doesn't hold up for Washington State. I may have to get this blade coated or maybe blue it or something. I can't have wet blades, or I can't have rusty steel. That's not cool. And I haven't even pulled it from its sheath yet. I literally sheathed it when I got home, or I sheathed it at home and brought it out, and I've still got spots. See that? You can see the oil on it on camera. Damn. I have to take some steel wool and get that rust off, and then oil it yet again. I might have to blue it just to protect the blade here in the very wet conditions of Washington. So far, criteria, yeah, it's not floating here. I had a feeling it wasn't going to. Now I'm going to have to do something different with the blade. I'm going to use my preferred scraper on the pine needles. So we'll see how that goes. And get the viewfinder turned around. I've never used pine needles before, so this is the first time. And I'm still wearing the knee pads. Actually, I don't think you can see. It's nice not having to kneel down on wet ground. Alright, let's go. Not even catching. Well, not even catching, and I don't want to sit there and dick with it. So I'm gonna bust out the birch bark, the fat wood, and just use it as a base. Alrighty. So I got some birch bark on a pile of pine needles, and right over here some fat wood I button down, and then some smalls and some fuel to get the fire going, hopefully, and then I'm going to pile on the rest of the fuel as it goes to hopefully get some water boiled and hopefully get some lunch on. So that's the plan. So we'll give it a shot. So much for using a spine and a knife only. Fat wood. Smoke in the face. Well, those pine needles are burning, so man, I can see how much moisture is coming off of there. Now notice this time I'm not just dumping it on there like I normally do because everything is wet, so Well, it's off to a good start. Get this wood up here to start it drying. I'm liking it so far. Soaking wet. God dang it. I hate when smoke does that. All this stuff out here is just soaking wet. I'm still filming because I want to know if it's gonna stay going or not. I think all the lichen is helping a lot too. When it's dry, it's a great tinder. I'm gonna move the camera. Oops, sorry. I want to be able to tend to it and not get a face full of smoke. Of course, the smoke has to blow in any direction. Although I think that wind is helping me out a great deal. I'm still seeing some decent flame. And it's getting plenty of oxygen because I'm not just slamming everything on top, crowding the fire. Kind of wet. So this is all sizable fuel. Nice. Real nice. Yep. So I've got plenty of airflow coming in because I don't have it just, I mean it's piled on, but it's not just super thick. And I didn't lay a bunch of stuff on the top to smother it down. At least that's my theory. So it's getting plenty of air in. And then of course as the heat rises, it's quickly drying out all these smalls. At least that's the theory. And the best part is, I'm going to be able to make a hot cup of tea and make lunch. And I could watch that for hours. There's something comforting about a fire. Sorry I keep moving the camera around, just trying to get the best angles for you. Nice. I am pleased with that. I'm very pleased. And the thing is, I didn't have to use that many. I mean, my saw broke, but I didn't even need it. So I just changed my plan. I just used the Hungles to cut down small pieces at the base of the tree. And then I just broke them down by hand. I mean, if I wanted good sized logs, I of course would have to saw up the tree and go from there, but I don't have to. Because I'm not staying the night out here. I'm just going to be, this is just a day camp. A little fire, a little food, a little tea. Nice. Very happy with that. Very happy. The little birch bark and a little bit of fatwood, and I had a bed of pine needles, which didn't light, but they seem to be burning good. So, and the flames are nice and high up. So I'm gonna go ahead and add. I guess I'll just keep it going. See, now that the flames are nice and tall, I can go ahead and add on these larger fuel and have them roll off the top. Wow. A lot of moisture in that one. stuff to dry out. Sweet. It's almost time for tea. I'll bring you back.